Is it on? I have not done one of these in a really, really long time. Okay, so what happened was I went to Tuesday mornings to get wrapping paper for Christmas, and I checked out their scrapbooking stuff. I haven't been in Tuesday mornings in a really long time because during COVID, they just stopped carrying scrapbooking stuff, and that was kind of the whole point of why I went there. But I figured I was going there for wrapping paper. I might as well check it out, and they have ton of these little simple stories, simple page kits. And I've never used them before, so oh, my little live just went on my phone so I could read messages. Anyways, let me see if I can turn the volume down so I can actually. Anyways, so I wanted to pick one of these to do because I really want to scrapbook live more, but I feel like I would just get stuck or distracted and it would be a whole lot of sitting around while I had issues making decisions. So I figured this way is easy because everything's kind of already here. It's kind of just a build your page kit type thing. So I figured this would be an easy way to scrap and chat. And I really need to get through wedding pictures. So I figured some of these reception pictures that I don't really have a kit for, I would just use this for. And that way I'm one step closer to getting through with the wedding stuff. So there's 2 double pages here, so 4 pages. I don't really know which one I want to start with. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do today. If you guys have a preference, you can let me know. My kind of pictures I have selected for each page is instead of doing one 4x6, I have 2 4x6s here of me and Marcus. So I'd have to tweak this one a little bit. For the double, I just have some pictures of like Bennett and family at the reception. So those would be the photos for this one. This page, I have pictures of my mom at the reception. And then here I just have a couple pictures of my godfather, our best man, and Marcus when they kind of gave little speeches. So that's kind of my options, and I can go in any direction. But I'm thinking I might just start here and work through them. But like I said, I don't know if I'm doing maybe just these 2 today, and then we can save these for another day. I'm not quite sure. I didn't plan this at all. I was just like, oh, I picked this up and I was like, this would be really easy to do a live with. So, hey Kelly, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch it because it was very impromptu and I didn't tell anybody I was doing this. So I'm glad that some people could make it. Do you have a preference of which page I do? Because I've not planned anything. I really don't know what I'm doing here. It looks very similar to, because I've used Close to My Heart, and it looks kind of similar, like they give you instructions and everything for each page. So this would be really good for like beginner scrappers because it just gives you everything. But yeah, I haven't looked through this at all. I kind of just saw the outer packaging and was like, yep, that's cute. I'm gonna get it. So we get kind of, it looks like it's very thin chipboard, but we got a sheet of chipboard. We have some punch outs, 2 sheets of punch outs, 3 sheets of punch outs. Oh, these are like, I thought I was gonna have to piece together the 12x12s, but it's literally printed like this. No preference. We had there were like 3 Tuesday mornings around me, and I think there's only one that survived the pandemic, but it's the one that's close to work, so it worked out for me. Yeah, I thought these were like actual paper layers, but it's just printed like that. I guess let me just start with the first page and we can just go through like that. I've been sleeping on Tuesday mornings lately though, because like I said, for the longest time, they didn't have any scrappy stuff, and that was kind of my incentive for going. All right, I need to figure out what they designated for page 1. Where's that picture? I probably should leave this out. I'm so organized today. Okay, so I need, are any of these labeled? I don't think they are. Here's the banner. I thought these black bits were actual mats, but that looks like they're just frames that kind of go around your photo. So I obviously don't need this one since I'm using two 4x6. Yeah, it's I don't really like, I mean, I get it, these, I get that this makes it easier for build your kits to already have it built like that, but I'm missing the tactile, like, dimension of the layers. We'll make it work though. I just figured this would be an easy way for me to scrap. So I have my title, You and Me. Hoping I don't tear any of this. That would be embarrassing. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season. I have to go to my sister's later. We're doing a girls' night with my sister and me and my mom. We usually kind of make a little charcuterie board and drink way too much wine and watch our paranormal shows, which is always fun. Are any of these on this one? They might be. I don't think so. Is this? No. Should have organized this before I started. Oh yes, I'm missing. I knew there was something I was missing. This little banner border thing is on there. We're just gonna do all this together. It's okay. Might be more fun than if I already had everything ready to go. I think the rest of it, is the rest of it on here? Yes, there's this, no, there it is. There's the floral, here's the hearts. Where's the banner? And the banner. Okay, the rest is on here. Sweet. That's not a lot that we're starting with, especially since the background is pre-printed. There's really not a lot for me to do. But I'm hoping I can kind of add stuff to make it more me once we get going. So I'm just kind of lay this out like how it has it, and then I'll just tweak it from there. So photos here-ish. We have the scallop along the bottom. The title is there-ish. I need the typewriter. Oh no. Here it is. I knew I was missing something else. I do really like the colors in this. This is a very sweet wedding themed collection. Now do I have everything? No, I'm still missing a floral. Oh my goodness. This one. Okay. Making progress. What are you guys working on right now? Do you guys have Christmas stuff to work on? I know a lot of people are just doing December daily. I've never done December daily. And I'm usually like a year behind in my scrapbooking. So unless I am caught up to do last year's Christmas, I usually don't have Christmas stuff to do. Okay. Almost ready. So they have the typewriter down here, the journaling banner here. I might not even need the journaling banner, to be honest. It's gonna look very crowded very quickly since I'm using two photos instead of one. They have the floral up here. I'm sure I'll use this banner on another page if I don't use it on this one. Hey, Leanne. It's your 13th year doing December daily. Oh my gosh. That is so impressive. I know myself, and I'm always so impressed when people do them. They always turn out so cute too, and I'm just sitting there like, I would get so behind and I'd like lose track of what I was doing. It's a little heart. And this floral. Is that everything? And the banner. I need the banner. Okay. I really love scrapbooking my wedding, but it's been so long. I'm just ready to move on to other stuff. That's why I've kind of been trying to do alternating, like I'll do some wedding and then I'll jump to something else for a little bit and then I'll come back to wedding. But my stack of wedding layouts, you guys, it's ridiculous. Like I like loading my pages into my books when they're done. But I can't do that because they're like I have to wait till they're all done to put them all in order. Like look how ridiculous this is. So I'm ready for the wedding album to be done so I can load it up and we can flip through it together. Hey Pam, doing laundry and taking care of your adult daughters. Oh no, third round of COVID and has the flu. That is rough. Cute. Leanne, so do you have like a mini album for each time? Like do you use a kit or you just kind of follow prompts every year? I need to focus. I think this is everything that they have set aside. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and glue down the scallop and map the photos. I think that's gonna be step number 1. I'm gonna have to figure out the rest of it as we go, because I think I'm gonna be tweaking some stuff. I am not doing a separate wedding album because I scrapbook chronologically, and I kind of have never done separate albums. Like all my vacations are just chronological. So it's just gonna be within my normal albums. And that's kind of how I've done everything. I toyed around with the idea of if I had enough for a full album, which I definitely do, then I would just buy the same type of album in white. So all my albums are the same album and they're all black. So I thought it might be interesting to just have the wedding album like white. But I don't know if it will line up like that, because I don't want to skip ahead chronologically to put them all in their own book, because right now my current book, it's only like 2/3 of the way full, so I don't want to have like a super small book and then the wedding album and then continue. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. They might end up in their own book, but I really don't mind if they're all together. You do a 6x8 album, and this year you're trying to use your stash. Thank you. I love these lives because I don't know, most of the time I'm very introverted and antisocial, and I have pretty bad social anxiety. So I never thought I'd be able to do these kinds of videos, but when it's just me and I'm doing voiceovers, it's easy. But I like the lives, like I'm proud of myself that I've gotten comfortable doing occasional lives, because it is nice to get to actually chat with you guys and feel like I'm hanging out with people. And this feels like a safe way to do it because I'm still in my house by myself. But yeah. Leanne, do you just have like a whole box of Christmas stuff that you use? I've just now started to accumulate a Christmas stash because for the longest time I did not have any Christmas stuff. I've actually started to accumulate some, so I actually have a Christmas pile accumulating. I'm pulling in this black piece from my stash to do my mat, since I'm doing 2 photos instead of the 1. I think I'm gonna have a skinnier mat just because the photos are already taking up more space. I don't need a thick mat to take up even more space. Okay. One of my scrappy friends, that she messaged me on Facebook, and I guess her daughter lives pretty close to me. And so she was wanting to introduce us, and it was so sweet. She said we'd have so much in common, which it really sounds like we do, but it's so sad because I feel like I just get such bad anxiety when it comes to meeting people in person. I just didn't think I could do it. Christmas products are your weakness. I also have a lot of holiday related anxiety. I'm just a mess, you guys, honestly. I'm the millennial generation where we all have anxiety. And so I didn't have Christmas stash for a while just because I avoided anything Christmas related just because I'd get so stressed out about the holidays. But thanks to Felicity Jane and a couple of you who have sent me some Christmas stuff, I'm actually accumulating a decent pile, which was really nice because last couple Christmases I've actually had products to use for Christmas stuff, and that helped get me through it. Because it didn't help when I'd have a Christmas page, and then I also was struggling with making the Christmas page because I didn't have products. It is like, I don't know, doing lives is just different. I feel like a lot of the ladies I'm in groups with and collaborate with, they do lives a lot and they make it look so easy. And like I'm using a pre-made kit so I don't get distracted, but like they'll just make a page off the top of their head while having all these conversations, and I just don't know how they do it. I feel like that I just would get too distracted and not be able to make decisions. Okay, so photo is matted. I don't know how much room I want here. I'm having problems because, what does it look on here? See, they have a lot of space here because they use the smaller photo, and I'm totally fine with my bigger photo, but now what's happening is I move this down. I don't know if I like these random little gaps I get, but if I move it down too much, I cover up too much of the gray banner. So I don't know if I don't want to cover up too much of the photo either. Like that maybe? I like that. Oh my gosh, typewriter. Boop. This is gonna get really crowded if I don't start tweaking stuff. All right, so this is how they have theirs laid out. That's kind of how they did it. And then they had a banner over here, but I'm not gonna have enough room for this, so I might just do a different type of cluster over here to kind of create that interest. This is my title, and I kind of don't feel like I need journaling. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm liking it. I need some like dimension. Like I think I want to pop this typewriter up on some foam. If I can find my foam. Did not prepare at all for this. Goodness. What are you guys watching? I need another show to watch on Netflix or Hulu, or what else do we have? We have Disney and Discovery, I think. I have watched Wednesday, like, I'm not even kidding, like at least 6 times all the way through. It's ridiculous. I absolutely love that show, and I'm so excited that there's going to be another season. And I just found out yesterday that season 2 of Shadow and Bone is in March, and season 4 of You is in February. I'm really excited for my shows, but I have nothing until then, so I need something else to watch. I've also been binging on Schitt's Creek still, because that's just a funny show I like to put on in the background. All right, have some dimension now. Cute. What do we think about like adding a doily or something? Maybe? I need something to like take up the place of that banner, because I just feel like that banner's I might just need to change what they did altogether. I think I'm trying to force myself into their box, and that's just not necessary. The Crown, I started The Crown. Why did I stop watching The Crown? I feel like I watched a couple episodes and then I don't know what happened. I need to look into that again. Because I think I liked it. Why did I stop watching it? I don't know. I probably got distracted with some other show is probably what happened. And then I forgot about it. I love shows about the monarchy and stuff. I'm actually watching, I mean, it's not the same, but the same kind of Regency era. Bridgerton is on right now. And so the volume turned down really low. But I like those kinds of shows, so. Do I like this flower, how they have it? Do I want to switch some stuff up? I picked this kit so I wouldn't have to think about changing anything and I could just stick things down in chat, but it's not like the collection I feel like is my style, but the way they made the page is obviously their own style and I'm trying to make it more mine, and so I'm making it difficult. You had to stop watching Dahmer. They did, I totally understand you. You're not the first person I've heard say that, but they did a really good job with it. That's for sure. Because you always worry, like I love watching those kind of creepy shows. Like I love my like stalkery shows and like the, I don't even know how to describe like the psychiatric element of it. I think it's fascinating, but I don't like when they obviously make like serial killers and all these really bad people when they kind of glamorize them. So I think they did a really good job of like, they did the victims justice, I feel like, with that show. But yeah, there were definitely parts that were really hard to watch. But they did a great job with it. The Exorcist show. There's a show? I've seen the movie. I like paranormal shows too. I haven't seen one in a while though. Marcus hates those shows, but he always wants to watch them with me, and I get more entertained by him getting scared than the actual show. Because for me, I feel like I've watched enough of those shows where I know when the jump scares are coming and I kind of know what's gonna happen. They follow the same kind of formula. But Marcus he is so dramatic when he gets scared. It's hysterical. So I like watching them almost to watch his reactions. Because he's just so dramatic. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing stuff down. I think I'm gonna shift these hearts over here. I popped the yellow one up on some foam so that one would have some dimension. I need to glue down my pictures too before I get too far along. There's 2 seasons of it. How did I miss 2 seasons of it? I think you will like it if you can get through it, but it's obviously it's a rough show just because of the, you know, awful things that he did. But they did do a great, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to spoil it. There's just one episode that I think it really focused on one of the victims, and they did such a good job of just making you see things from the family and the victim's perspective instead of focusing on Dahmer. And they did so good, just putting you in their shoes. Okay. I'm going to put this here-ish. I'm leaving the doily. I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down too. What other shows have I watched other than Wednesday? I'm trying to think. I watched, I don't know if you guys watch Magnolia Network on Discovery Plus, but their last Fixer Upper season of The Castle is finally all done. And that was really fun to watch, kind of a different project for them. Oh, that's another thing I'm doing. We started, so you guys remember like last December, I renovated my bathroom. I did a little video. and it was it wasn't a great video, but I was never planning on posting it, so I wasn't really taking care when I was filming it. But I did my little bathroom reno, and then I was feeling really good about it, so I was like, oh, well, let's go ahead and do the laundry closet down here. And we took the doors off and we painted them, and they've been sitting in the garage for a year, and we haven't done anything else. So like last week I was like, let's do the laundry closet. I don't know what it is with this time of year. Like, I'm not already stressed and busy enough with holiday stuff. Like, I'm gonna do house renovation on top of it. But I was like, okay, like it's been a literal year and these doors are still off of the laundry closet. Like, we need to just finish it. So I have that we're working on. I painted the ceiling. I took the wire shelf down, and I got some pieces of wood from Home Depot and I stained them and I polyed them all by myself, and they look really good. And we've just been waiting for like the rest of the stuff that we've ordered to come in. Like, I'm doing some peel and stick wallpaper on the sides of the room, and just to make things interesting and a little fun. But we've been waiting on everything to get here. That way, when we take the machines out of the room to do everything, we can just like boom, 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 hopefully knock it out and not have to be without our washer and dryer for too long. And everything finally came in yesterday. So I'm hoping when Marcus gets off work today, he can take the machines out and kind of clean. And that way, when I get home from our girls' night, I can start painting and stuff. You need to start working on your daughter's wedding album. Can you, hang on, I'm trying to read. Can you do a wedding album share? Yes, I will. Whenever I finish all my wedding pictures and get them loaded into the albums, I will definitely do a flip through for sure. And I did a flip through. It's scheduled for the 15th of Avery's baby album, because I had to go ahead and wrap it for Christmas, so it's already wrapped. Because I was thinking about flipping through that live, but I really needed to start wrapping presents, so I went ahead and just pre-recorded a flip through of it so I could wrap it. But that's actually gonna go live on the 15th, so you'll get to see that. But yeah, I'll definitely do my flip through of my wedding album when it's done. And one of Marcus's friends, he's getting married in February, and his wife friended me on Facebook, and I think she saw my scrapbooking stuff, so she was wanting to commission me to do their wedding album, which I almost died because I was like, oh my gosh, it's been like over a year and I'm still not done with my wedding album. And so I think what we're gonna end up doing instead is, just for a wedding present, I'll just do a 12 by 12 and frame it for them of one page, so I don't have to do a whole book. Because Marcus I'm really horrible when it comes to scrapbooking. It's such a hard craft to take commissions on because the product is expensive, and then the time that goes into it, like if you actually like calculate what things would be worth, it is such an extreme amount that someone who's not a scrapbooker, they're not going to want to pay for that product. So I think Marcus calculated like what it would cost if I did like a 50-page wedding album for them, and it came out to something ridiculous, like $4,000 or something like that. And I was like, it would not be worth it to anybody to spend that much money on a wedding album. So I'm just gonna do a page. I like this tweaking that we're doing. That's what I said, Pam. I said I could, well, I wouldn't, I'm like, there's literally over 600 process videos on my YouTube. So I was like, can't you just like, all my wedding processes are on there. Can't you just copy them and make it yourself? Which I get it. When you're not a scrapbooker, it's difficult. I've been there. If someone literally told me I will give you $4,000 to scrapbook this, I don't think I could say no. But someone giving me that amount of money to do this, I feel like the pressure would be absolutely insane to make them feel like it was worth that amount. And I just feel like I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, easily. easily. Like, people do not understand how much it costs to do this. And that's why I shop at Tuesday mornings and get things at 70% off, because it's just, people think it's just paper and it doesn't cost us that much to make stuff. And it's product alone. And then you think about all the time you put into it. Okay. I like what we have going. What should I add? I need something to make this up here more something. I need, do I have like enamel dots I can add at some point? I'm jumping ahead here because this is going to be like a finishing touch. I think these yellow ones could be cute. These kind of mustard goes. Or I have black. I have black and white Nuvo drops too. Or I have these white glittery ones. I'll leave these out so I can think about them. Or I have these ones, Allie sent these to me, and they're kind of like, I don't know how you describe those, but I have these I could use too. I think I want to save these for a page when I'm using silver embellishments though, because I think it'll go better. Do I have anything else? Not really. I like those enamel dots whenever I get to the enamel dot stage. Someone was selling a page on eBay and it was over $1,000 for one page. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I wish people would pay me that much to do one page. I would definitely make this my job. I get it, it's art, but it's not like what people are gonna spend that much money for. It's not a painting, you know? That's insane, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I need something up here. What do I want up there? Is there like a tag or something I can add? Making my life difficult by not sticking to the plan. That was the whole point of this. I have some tags from Ronnie. I could use like, I don't know. Just needs layers. Like it just needs something, just needs other things. Could do that. Oh, cute. I don't think I can pull this in on this page, but this would be a cute embellishment. Ronnie sends me like the cutest little die cuts. Now this is making me want to like add things that I don't need to be adding on this. Yeah. I would want a scrapbook too for that. But if honestly, if I could get that much for a single page routinely, that would be my life. It's easy for me to scrapbook when it's for me though, because there's no pressure. Like it doesn't have to be spectacular. It's just for fun and recording memories. And as soon as it's for someone else and it puts that pressure on me, I'm like, ugh. Just takes all my mojo. I get so stressed out. All right, let me just see how this looks with this black and white twine. Yep. That's another thing too, is I worry that if I did find a way to make this my job, then I don't know, there'd be so much pressure. I feel like it would become a chore. Okay. Are we liking this corner thing up here? Do we just want to like change it? Can I like move this to the other side for a minute and just, can we discuss this option? Because I feel like this makes my eye happier, having embellishments on the opposite corners. And I understand like it's set up to be a double page. So I get why there was a lot of stuff on this side and then there's a lot of stuff on this side on the companion page, but I'm kind of looking at these pages all as singles, even if they are next to each other. So I kind of am liking the idea of this. But now this corner is looking floaty and disconnected. Do I need to fix that? I don't know what I'm doing. I should have just stuck to their plan. We would have been fine. Exactly. Yes. That's how I feel about it. I feel like that's how we most of us feel about it, honestly. But even like the amount, like Shamel, I feel like Shamel was going live like every day for a while, like as part of her job. And I'm like, that is dedication, my lady. Right. I'm liking this. I just feel like there's a disconnect, and I don't know what it is. I'm thinking I need to connect this corner to these two areas and then I'll be happier. But now that I move this embellishment cluster over here, this doily is just looking very awkward. So I could move the doily so it's more here in part of this cluster instead of around the corner. Maybe that'll look better. Let's try it. This is what I do when I scrapbook by myself. So you guys are just getting an unfiltered, an unfiltered process. Let's try this. I don't know that I really need the tag if I'm doing that. Maybe if I put the tag behind. Like that. Is the banner just getting in the way at this point? I don't know. Do we like that better, or did we like it how it was? Do I need this at all? Am I just making my life difficult for no reason? Let's take out the doily altogether. Let's see. There you go. What am I doing with this banner? I really want to use this. I just have a difficult time with banners in general though, like the placement. They just had it peeking out of this flower and going up like that. Okay, I like that. I should just do what they did. I don't know. I'm liking this now without the doily. Do I want like a glassine bag or something? Ooh, a banner under the flower. That's a good idea. Do I have like a scrap that could go? This is the problem with doing this page. I don't have any scraps to like cut stuff from, but I could just do like white. Or I wonder if I had a scrap of this. Do I have any scraps available? I could just do a white banner. I like that idea though. I think that will add something. Do we want this up on some foam too? I think this needs to go up on some foam now too, because the typewriter's up on some foam. The yellow heart's up on some foam. That'll probably help me out too, and everything's not so flat. Okay, making progress. Trying to think of what paper I have that I could do a little banner out of. Because if my tag is white, I really don't want to add another white element. I should go through my Felicity Jane stuff. I bet I have a scrap that would go with this collection. Cute. I like it. All right. Or I wouldn't mind using white if maybe I did like a border punch and had like a decorative edge just running along the top. That's an easy thing I could try because I wouldn't mind using more white in that context, and I have scraps of white to use if I can find a scrap. That's a good size. Now for what punch? Kelly sent me this and I love it. My little notebook edge punch is like my favorite, and I have a lot of scallopy border punches, and I think scallops would be more appropriate for wedding, but I can't help myself. I love the notebook edge punch so much. And I feel like we already have scallops down here, so I feel like I don't want scallops up there. And if I'm doing a scallop, I like it like this, where the scallop's along the bottom, so I really don't want the scallops running that way. We're gonna try this, we're gonna see. I like the idea of adding a layer, though, coming out from the flowers, so we're gonna see if this will work. That's what I was thinking. If I had a paper that would match the typewriter, that would be so perfect, because I do feel like I want this color up here somewhere just for balance, like color balance reasons. I'll have to see. Gonna see if I can do this without messing it up though. I kind of wish this part would, like, they could make it where it was clear so you could know for sure if you were lining it up, because they have these little stencils, but I still feel like I mess these up sometimes. Okay. Ta-da! Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna trim it down a little. I don't need it that thick. Okay. Moment of truth. Can I just slide this under without moving everything? Oh my goodness, it's adorable. Good job, Pam. I love it. Okay. Yes. Adorable. Okay, I'm going to trim this down a little bit and glue it down. And then we'll see if we can find another. I feel like it's gonna be a hard color to match, but I really want that color up there. And I could steal something this color from this collection, but then I won't have it whenever I get to that page. I need to be cognizant of the time too, because I am supposed to go to my sister's in a little bit. She's gonna call me and be like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I'm scrapbooking with my friends still." All right. Let's see. Let's get this down. There. Get my tag down. Oh yeah, do I have enamel dots in that color? I have an aqua. I feel like I should have noticed if I did, because I thought I went through these, but hang on, let me make sure. Those are, ooh, hang on. Are these close enough? I don't know. Now they look, I feel like these are the closest ones I have. Those are kind of too green too. Oh wait, there's these. Those don't really go either though. Maybe these two minty ones. Because it's going to be across the page from this, so it's not like it's going to be right next to it for you to really be able to tell if it's a perfect match or not. I think those are kind of the same color. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like these are, they need to be just more muted. Maybe if I use these with the yellow. I don't know. I like that idea too. We'll see. When I get to the enamel dot face, we'll have to play around a little bit. Hang on. Oh gosh. Oh, dropping my freckle fawn stuff. Oh my gosh, look. These are a little too green. Look at these. Perfect. Oh my goodness. I made a little mini kit out of some Black Friday freckle fawn stuff, which is another video you guys will see this month. I filmed a little Black Friday haul. Look at these hearts though. Look how perfect. Okay. So these hearts with the mustard enamel dots, that's what I'm gonna go with. Just pretend you didn't see the freckle fawn stuff because you're not supposed to know about it yet. That's perfect. Okay. Back to the cluster. Oh no. Did not glue you down all the way? There we go. Are any of you scrapping right now? You did not hijack my live, you're helping me. That's the point of the live, so you guys can help me and be a part of my page. I like it. Because then when I flip through my book, I can be like, oh yeah, Pam helped me make this page. That was a really fun live. I should do that again. Okay. I am glad we're able to tweak this a little bit because I was worried if I did just peel and stick and make the page how they made it, that would be really boring for you guys. And also, like, even when I use close to my heart, I still like to tweak it to make it a little more like me. So we're kind of doing the same thing. This one page is taking longer than I thought it would though, because, oh my gosh, it's been 45 minutes. I'm still on my first page. Oh, wow. Well, we might have to do a time check when I finish this page. And if I'm feeling brave, we can do the companion page to this one. But we might have to break up the lives and just do one page per live. And I'll just do that for the rest of the month for my videos. How about that? You guys have to come back and help me though. I'm not doing it by myself. Okay. Promise me you'll come back and help me and I'll do more. Okay. I think I'm gonna commit to sticking the banner down too. But I need some really skinny tape because that's skinny. Okay. Ta-da. I'm excited for next year because we have something different planned for How to Kill a Kit with Style. I was really nervous about it at first, but now that I've kind of got my plan together, I cannot wait to show you guys my kit for January. I'll give you a sneak peek maybe of my January kit at the end of this. Just remind me. Ah. Okay. Sweet. I wish I would have made myself some tea before I started this. I didn't plan at all. Okay. Banner. Why are you looking weird all of a sudden? Because you're sticking out too far? That looks better. Okay. What else should I add? Are we at the enamel dot stage already? I feel like I want to do more, but it's because I feel like I didn't do enough because they did all the work for me. That's what the problem is, honestly. Are we ready for enamel dots? Boop. These are more like puffy stickers, but they look like enamel dots. Do I want to do that? I'll do that. There's gonna be a lot of hearts going on, but it's a wedding page, so it's allowed. A live hop. That would be amazing. I think you can. I mean, that's kind of what we do when we do our Zoom meetings. There's a couple of groups that I'm in. I need to get back in on doing that. I haven't done a Zoom with them in a while. But that's kind of how our Zooms end up being. We're just all scrapping. But of course the camera's on our face, so you can't really see the process, which I guess is kind of besides the point. I did see when I went to start this live that you can add people to the live, which I don't know how that would work. But yeah, that would be fun. I don't know how that would work, but it sounds fun. I'm just gonna do a little yellow one there. Maybe a medium yellow one. Is this getting too much? Am I doing too much over here? I want to add a little yellow one next to this heart. What am I doing? I feel like there's so much going on because I have my chipboard hearts and this one's on foam, and then I have my puffy hearts, and now I'm adding enamel dots. These ones are from Freckled Fawn, and then these ones are with the kit, which is Simple Stories, Simple Pages. What collection is this? Did it even say? Oh, it's the You and Me collection. Oh, duh. Yeah. Yeah, this, I really like this. Ugh. I really like this Freckled Fawn kit. I forget which month it was. I got it during their Black Friday sale. But it is really cute. I like the color ways on it, even though it's a lot of purple. I feel like it's a purple that works for my style. Like these medium-sized enamel dots look giant when I try to put them next to this stuff. We're just gonna stick them down. If I have to take them off, I will. We'll see what happens. I could use these peachy tone ones, actually. Throw in some peachy ones. That's kind of cute. Little peachy one up here. We're just throwing caution to the wind, and we're just sticking down all the things. Why do these yellow medium-sized ones look so giant? Hang on. Using too many of the small peachy ones. I'm gonna use a medium peachy one. Oh, that's pretty. And then a smaller mustard one. Is that okay? Are we done? What else should I add? Are we done? I feel like I didn't do enough on this page because I don't know. Maybe just because it's a page kit. I just feel like I should be doing more. I like it though. I think it's cute. Maybe, what time is it? Can anybody tell me? Hang on. It is 3:37. I think I have enough time to do the companion page. So we can look at the companion page, and then maybe I can come back to this one. Oh, I need to trim off this little extra piece of the banner. Maybe I'll switch to the companion page and we can revisit this one at the end if we feel like it needs more. I feel like sometimes if I'm not sure, I'll go to another page, and then when I come back to it, I will be like, okay, yes, it looks fine. I'm gonna leave these out though, because I really liked them on that page, so I'm hoping we can use them on the companion page too. So companion page is the other side. You guys are so supportive. I love you guys. Thank you. Okay, so that's the background. Where are my photos for this? I literally just had them. These ones. So this is the reception with some of my family, is this page. I'm gonna have to trim some of these photos because I want this page, the photos to be more accurate. So I'm thinking those will be the 3 photos. Do I need anything on this one? No. No, I need this. I need the frame. Please don't rip. Okay, can do this. I also have that scrap of the banner I can use at any point during the rest of these 3 pages since I didn't need it on the first page. Ugh, okay. Don't tear. Okay, there's one frame, I think. And I need the second gray border strip. Ugh. I bought 4 of these simple pages kits, so we can do these more often if we want lives and I'm being a wimp and don't want to think of my own page. This is my tester. This is my tester page. Okay, I think that's everything off of that one. I think I have a giant desk and there's never enough room. Okay. Do I need anything off of this page? No, no. Okay, I need both of these frames. Ugh. Okay. I feel like it'd be almost easier just to mat these photos in my black paper instead of using these frames, but we'll see if they'll work just because they're provided. Just part of me when I get frames wants me to use them in layering bits. Like I love when frames pink around corners like this. So when I get a frame, I want to use them that way. I don't want to use them as a photo mat. Okay. Final frame. And then I need this little, every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. Oh, that's so cute. Stop it. This is a really cute collection. I should have saw if there were 2 of them and I could have given one to my mom. You guys, my mom, I got married last September, right? My mom got married last February, so it's been almost 2 full years for her. I don't even think she started her wedding album yet. Maybe if I got one of these collections for her, it would help. Then we could have matching pages. How cute. I actually think this collection would go really good with her wedding theme too, because her dress was like this really pretty champagne, and then the bridesmaids were in hunter green. So I really feel like these colors would be really nice. I need this little banner. I wish they would label things, because when I get the Close to My Heart kits, like they put all the embellishment for each page in groups. So so it's easy to know what all to punch out. I feel like I'm gonna forget stuff because they're all jumbled. I think that's everything off of this page. I guess I'll see if I have to come back to it. And then I feel like I'm missing a lot still. I'm missing a lot. Oh, good grief. Here's the floral cluster. Boop. And hearts. I think it's these two hearts. There's still a banner that I'm missing. And oh, here's the gray heart. And the pink heart. I'm still missing a banner. Hang on. Oh, here it is. Oh, I actually think these are the hearts that are supposed to go on there. Whoops. Okay, I think we have everything for page number 2. Are we ready? Let's see if this one doesn't get as complicated. All right. These other pages have a lot of labels. Where are all these labels coming? Do they give me extra embellishment? That's what I should have done. I should have just separated all the embellishment. That way I can see what's left over. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, this is all for this page. I'm pretty sure they gave me extra stuff to work with. I don't want to ignore it if I want to use it on these pages. Because I don't see, like, they have all these circular bits. That's not on any of these pages. That's just extra stuff. Oh, all this extra layering stuff I could have been using. You guys, that's what I get for not preparing. Okay. I'm going to quickly pop all of this stuff out and divvy it into which pages they're supposed to go with. And then I will know what I have left over to add. There we go. I feel like I finally have time to stop and scrapbook right now because, well, other than needing to do the laundry closet, like, I've been stressing out about getting Christmas shopping done and stuff, and I just finished my Christmas shopping yesterday, so I feel like I can actually have time to scrapbook. I'm wondering if you guys, how much Christmas shopping do you guys have left? Like, are you people who, like, you kind of buy things throughout the year? Because I always tell myself I'm gonna be that person, and then when Christmas comes around, I'm not gonna have this, like, mad dash to, like, do everything. I agree, Pam. I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't think about it before that first page, because we would have had that layering bit for the banner if I would have thought about this. But yeah, because there's so many little labels I would have used in layers if I knew they were extra. Where's this pink frame come in? Oh, there's a pink frame on this page. Are those little photo corners? I don't see photo corners on any of these pages. I could have used these. I mean, I can always go back and add some more stuff, I guess. We'll see. I'll know at least for the next time, because I have another one of these kits. 2 of the kits I bought were like Christmassy, so those obviously won't be until I get around to doing Christmas stuff. But one of the other ones I got, this one, Simple Stories, Hearth and Home. Those are the 4 layouts, but they also had embellishment that I also bought to coordinate. So whenever I get around to doing this one, I can probably do it live, and I will plan ahead. I'll go ahead and have all this stuff punched out so you guys don't have to watch me do it. And then I'll know what all we have to play with. All right. This frame is starting to look pretty rough. There we go. Photo corner. Photo corner. One of Marcus's presents. So I think most of you guys probably know by now because it happened in June, but we lost our golden retriever to cancer in June. And it's been really rough since then, and I just have not been ready to get another dog because Billy was like, he was my everything. Like, other than my husband, Billy was my everything. So it's been really hard for me, but it's really hard for Marcus, like, not having a dog in the house. So one of his Christmas presents, I asked him what he would want to name his next dog, and I went ahead and I bought like a tag. We've applied, well, I have applied through Golden Retriever Rescue Atlanta. So one of his Christmas presents is a dog tag as kind of like an IOU. I promise we're gonna get a dog soon. With the dog's name on it. And Billy was very much like, he loved Billy and Billy loved Marcus, but Billy was like, he was my dog, okay? He was my child. And so I'm really hoping we can get a dog that really bonds to Marcus so he can feel like she's his, and he wants a girl. I'm so much more of a boy mom. Like, I love, like, when I rode horses, I always was bonded to the geldings, and then I love my female dogs we've had, but like Billy, I've just like bonded to him like nothing else. So I'm more of a boy animal person, but he really wants a girl. So we are hoping we're gonna get a girl. He already wants to name her Sammy. So I went ahead and bought her a tag, and I put his phone number on it. That way he would hopefully feel like she's more his. Becca Lynn, my sister's in the chat, you guys. I promise I'm coming over. This was very impromptu, and it was supposed to last an hour, and now we're a little over an hour, and I'm starting my second page. But yeah. Both your kids are having one present each already. Your son doesn't even want a tree. He still lives with me. This is the first year I haven't had a Christmas tree, and I love having a Christmas tree. We always buy a live one, and I love how it smells up the house. But just like with me deciding to do home renovation at the same time as like Christmas, I'm like, we can't do a tree too. There's too much going on. Sorry. I was planning on coming over like in the next hour or so, and I was like, oh, I definitely have time to do this. And then that first page took me twice as long as I thought it was going to. So I don't know. I'm tearing apart all these pieces. What I might do, you guys, I might get all this separated and organized. It's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. And then maybe I'll come back like tomorrow. I highly doubt it'll be later tonight, because when me and my sister and my mom get together for a girls' night, it is an event. So I doubt I'll be able to get back on later tonight. But maybe tomorrow I'll pop back on and we can do this other page live. Maybe I'll do it that way. That way I have all this organization out of the way, so we don't have the catastrophe that was that first page. Oh, Tammy. It is like, you got another lab and bloodhound puppy. Oh my gosh. That's another hard thing. We're being like, we want to rescue. So that's why we're going through the Golden Retriever rescue. We've already been approved. They still have to come to my house and like make sure I didn't lie about my house, because I guess some people will be like, oh yeah, I live in a mansion with a fenced in backyard, and really they live in a shack. So they have to come and make sure I didn't lie about my house. And then January is the first meet and greet where we get to go meet all the dogs. But yeah, I got Billy when he was 7 weeks old and did all of his training and stuff. And I just don't want to do it again. I just want to skip the puppy phase. Like, I know having a baby would help, but I feel like I have no patience for it right now. But it's just, it's so hard. And I've lost 2 cats, I've lost 2 dogs, and just something, well, Billy was my 3rd dog that I had lost. And he was just so much harder than any of the other animals. I think it's because he was my first like adult dog. I got him in college when he was 7 weeks old, and had him for 11 years, and he was just a part of all of the big transitions and like traumatic things in my life that he helped me get through. So it was, yeah, he was so hard. Oh, little rescue. Once you got him, oh, I'm so happy you were able to do that. I'm really excited to have, I mean, I still kind of feel like I'm not ready to have another dog, but I feel like I'm gonna never feel ready until we get one. I just wanted enough time so that I didn't feel like I was putting an unfair expectation on the new dog to fill Billy's shoes, because that's just never gonna happen. So I'm hoping, it's been 6 months now, so I'm hoping by January when we go to the meet and greet, we can start the process. I know Marcus has been ready. He just really feels the emptiness in the house. Okay, so this is page 2, page 3 and 4. So I'm gonna organize these into which page all the embellishments go on. That way we'll know which embellishments are extras, and then I'll be back. I'll try to do better about letting you guys know when I'm gonna go live next because I know this one was really impromptu. I'll probably post on Instagram and Facebook and probably in the YouTube community chat when I know I'm gonna go live so we can prepare a little better, and I'll be more organized next time. But thank you guys so much for helping me with this first page, because I really love how it turned out, and I think we might add some more now that I know we have extra stuff once we've gotten through this other stuff. But now that I have this mess to sort through, I am going to head over to my sister's for our girls' night, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Once I know for sure when I'm gonna be live, I'll post. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. That was a lot of fun. We'll get together soon. All right, let's see if I can turn this live off. I can never remember. Hello. Where's the stop button? There's an X. All right. Bye, guys.